We have talked about beauty standards already on this channel, and the topic of beauty standards always comes up. There have been a lot of debate about how beauty standards are set by men, and men are the reason as to why women wear makeup, get plastic surgery, and wear skimpy outfits and try to be pretty all the time. This has been a never-ending debate on men being the biggest reason as to why women are insecure about their appearance. And while I do think that there is some truth to that, it's definitely not true all the time. And apparently, patriarchy is responsible for everything. At least that's what the feminists preach. I do believe that women have their own issues and the world isn't perfect for them. But blaming the patriarchy and men for decisions each and every one of these women make is kind of terrible. And the beauty standard is just another thing they're blaming on the patriarchy. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about issues related to women or we spill the beans on celebrities in the media. So like, share, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into it. Men are the reason that women get breast augmentation, lip fillers, BBLs, Botox, etc. Well, according to the feminists, that's the narrative. I find this belief absolutely absurd because women not only make the decision of what they want to do with their body, but they also always compare themselves to other women and harshly criticize other women' face, body, and life. Women are extremely mean to each other, especially when it comes to appearance, and whenever a woman is in a conflict with her friends, they always resort to the fact that she looks better than her, with an intention of making that woman insecure. Most of the time, we can tell the type of woman men like because the ability to tell that if they are attractive or not is pretty easy, and these women idolize their beauty. But women are the ones that post all these videos on the internet. Women put together edits of these women, including me, and talk about how beautiful and gorgeous these women are and how much they would love to look like them. Women notice things that are not noticeable to men. Like, this is an example where Dozen Core is walking down the runway, and a lot of women in the comment section are saying that they did her dirty because of the extension she has in her hair, and the fact that it doesn't match her hair. Most people weren't even aware of her wearing extension, and the only thing men see is a beautiful woman. They don't really pay attention to details. Besides, it wasn't even noticeable. That's the issue. Women pay attention to details and it causes more insecurities.
Disclaimer, I know this isn't for everybody, but who the fuck told us women that we should weigh 120 pounds? I was talking with a client the other day. She's 5'9" and 34 years old, and she's been trying to weigh 120 pounds her whole entire life. If you're 5'9" and 120, good for you, baby. But I don't think a lot of 5'9" women are going to be 120 pounds. It's not realistic. I am 5'4", I'm 27 years old, and I haven't been able to weigh 130 my entire life. I think I went straight from like 90 pounds to 140. Like, there was no in between. I really don't know who brainwashed us into thinking that was the right weight to be, 120, 130, 110. I have an idea actually who it was. But I want you to comment, what is your ideal weight? What is your age? And tell me who the told you that that's what you should be.
You want her, you need her, and I'll never be her.
And they say she's in the class 18, stuck in her daydream.
It would be a complete lie to not acknowledge the fact that women almost always have some secret competition between the other person when it comes to appearance, because they're always wondering if they look better than the girl. Women make the decision of getting plastic surgery on their own, and then there are women who judge and worship other women's bodies and plastic surgery. The stress and pressure does come from both sides because women play as much of a role in upholding the beauty standard as much as men do. Me personally, I admire other women's beauty because they're always just really nice to look at. And I see why it is that people like them so much. But then I just look at it as an attractive person being an attractive person. And they probably was just born like that. I do think that a standard is being set, but it's not by men. It's by people who come on the internet to praise their features while bashing other features. that are not considered ideal. Also, I've noticed that a selective group of people who have decided to get plastic surgery also seem to brag about it online because they have paid for what is considered ideal. Now, there are some truth behind women wearing makeup to be more attractive because it is a real thing. Women contour their nose and their faces to look a specific way, which shows that there is an ideal nose. But we all know where it comes from. It's not the patriarchy. It's magazines, Instagram, it's the fillers, and even the wild trends that go viral on TikTok on beauty and looks maxing.
And at that time, you know, Wayne, he always talking about big booties and all. Wayne would have like a new chick in the studio every session. So it was always a new big booty.
Creative support.
I just was around them all the time, and I was like sister. I was like the little sister with Wayne and Mac and all these boys, you know, J Mills and Gutta and all of them. And all I would hear them talking about is big butts. And I didn't feel complete or good enough, good as them, as those girls, because I'm like, oh my God, you know, this is what you're supposed to look like in the rap culture, and I don't look like that.
You are always responsible for your own action, regardless of what is being forced onto you or what standards are trendy at the moment. And men don't create these standards. They come from literally everywhere and from everyone. From the people you see on the internet to the people that bully you at school or at work. Humans are ever-changing people, and at some point in time, they are going to find something else attractive that they didn't find attractive before. And the opinions will just keep changing forever and ever. Like big lips weren't in style before, now everyone goes to the doctor to get the issue fixed. BBLs weren't in style, now everyone goes to the doctor to get a BBL. But regardless of what is being advertised in the media, there always are people who will not find it attractive. Like BBLs are in style now, but there are men that are still obsessed with skinny women. So one thing will never be beautiful to everyone. Well, that's my opinion on beauty standards and if it was created by the patriarchy or not. I strongly believe that everyone had their own role to play in upholding the beauty standards. Men definitely, women definitely, and social media is the biggest part of it. You guys are always welcome to comment your opinions down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.